we finally are starting to get a couple clutches rolling in here. This one's kind of cool. This will be my first ever potential to hit DG Clowns. So let me pull her out and I'll show you guys. I think I have 2 more other clutches due this month, and then we're kind of on a hiatus still because I don't have any females that I think are even getting close to a prelay shed yet. So this girl, I got her from Straight Fire some point last year. And she was bred to, so she's an OD vanilla clown at DG, and she was bred to a red stripe leopard, yellow belly, triple het, DG clown pie. So obviously I'm looking to hit DG clowns here if possible, and you know, if we could hit some that are het pie, that'd be great. Obviously, my best odds are hitting DG clown or clowns, and you know, pos double hets. But she's a first time mom. She looks like she laid 6 good eggs. Not the biggest girl in the world, as you can see here, but she's beautiful. This is kind of a neat combo because even if I only make some nice clowns out of this, they're going to be nice clowns. They have potential to be 5 genes. So that's her here. Let me guess. I would guess she's at 1,400 grams. I actually, on the last video with the clown pie, I actually exactly guessed her weight. So I'm actually going to weigh her again right now to see what it is. I would guess she's about 1,400 grams or so. So let me weigh her real quick to see how accurate I am this time. See how it's like an old amusement park thing where you weigh them to see how much they. Oh, no, she's actually smaller. She's 12-15. So she's actually smaller than the other girl, which that was off by a lot this time. So, yeah, I mean, Orange Dream and Vanilla obviously looks really cool here. You know, with the dad bringing in red stripe and leopard and yellow belly. Those are all like, you know, ODYB, leopard, red stripe, vanilla snake. A clown by itself would look amazing. If I happen to hit any DG clowns with any of these genes, that would be awesome. I actually don't have any double visual DG clown males at this point. I went into the year with a male that was ODYB, pinstripe, leopard, confusion, possible fire, double head DG clown, and he was just not locking up to anybody. So I actually had to pick up the other male who was a proven breeder, and I'm glad I did because he's the one who I think is probably going to produce 2 to 3 clutches early in the year for me here, and that other male's still not locking up. So I picked up the red stripe, leopard, yellow belly, triple het DG clown pied male, and so I bred into this girl. I have another girl who should be laying in about a week and a half, Pastel NC DG clown. He was bred to what else? I think 2 or 3 females similar to that. Trying to just get what I can because obviously with him being a double het, you know, my odds aren't very good. And with her only being a visual het, my odds are even worse of hitting DG clowns. So the 4 DG clown females I have, only 3 of them were like breeding size. So I did pair them up to all 3 of those. So one's a pastel DG clown, one's a super pastel NC DG clown, and one's a pastel NC DG clown. Only one of them has had a prelay shed so far. The other 2 aren't kind of there yet. So this project is going to take a little bit of time to kind of get off the ground running, because I'm only working with males that are double hets. My hope is that I can at least produce 1 male out of this clutch that's a DG clown with 1 or 2 genes in them, so it makes it a little easier for me to produce DG clowns next year, because I'll probably not let go any of my adult females because I'm so far behind on the project that even this female, you know, being a visual het, I have 4 double visual DG clown females. She's a visual het, and I think that's all I have is those 5 girls. So I'll need to rebreed them next year because anything that I produce and hold back's not going to be ready for a few years. So, you know, it's one of those projects that I got kind of late to. But which kind of stinks because it's probably one of the more popular ones, but I was so busy with the lightning pied stuff and trying to get my ultramel pied project off the ground, and then the hypopied project, black xanthic I was working on, that I really neglected this project until last year. So I'm going to be behind the 8 ball a little bit, but that doesn't mean that I still can't produce nice stuff that people, that I want and that people are going to want. Obviously, you know, if I get lucky and hit a 2, 3, 4 gene snake out of this clutch that's clown het DG at the worst, or if it happens to be a DG clown, it's going to be amazing. You know, I can't imagine what an ODYB red striped leopard would look like. So I'm excited for it. It's a really big clutch. Again, my first ever chance at hitting DG clowns. I hope all of these eggs are okay. You know, I'm not, other than that lightning pied clutch that just hatched, I'm still not getting big clutches out of these girls. You know, 6 eggs on average. So, you know, when I hit one of those big clutches, it's really nice. Raises the value of what you're producing for the year. But 6 eggs I'm happy with. So, but, you know, I mean, only half of those are going to be visual clowns. And even less, I think if you're producing a het-to-het, what is that, 25% chance? So only half of these should be clowns, and only, what, 25% of those should be double visuals. So basically, pretty much a 0% chance. Like, you know, unrealistically, if I hit one DG clown on here, it'd still be a long shot. But I was really just looking to hit a visual clown with a few genes and hope that, you know, some of them end up being het DG and possibly even het pied. So that's where we're at with this clutch. I need to get her, I have a new tub ready for her. I just need to get her set up in it, get her cleaned off, get these eggs weighed, and then we'll be good to go. She's a pretty girl. She'll be really useful for me next season as well. She might, you know, I could even pair her up with my OD Leo DG pied male. That would be a good combo because I can make some nice potential 4 gene DGs that are 100% het clown and pied. So that's a pretty nice pairing. And then I'm, you know, working that triple recessive as well, you know, tackling it from a different direction. So there's different ways to take it. But she's a pretty girl. She's a really good eater. I actually got her from straight fire. So I'm actually gonna just put her away for a second so I can get the eggs put away. But yeah, it's a fun project. You know, a lot of what's being released with the DG Clown project is still kind of basic in terms of double visuals. I mean, outside of the normal pastels or maybe some leopards or maybe some, you know, the couple inchies I got, that's really all people are releasing. So hopefully something good comes out of this, that I can release something that's neat, or at least a visual het. I'll probably be doing a lot of shed testing with this clutch because the fact that you know, the only gene I'm guaranteed is clown in terms of what the recessives are, and with them both, with him being a triple het, you know, what comes out of here is going to be pretty important in terms of working a triple recessive project. The same with my lightning pied het clown clutches. So we'll probably be spending some money on shed testing on this. It's going to help me figure out what to keep and what to price the ones I'm selling for. You know, if something comes out and it's only het clown, that's going to be a big difference in price between, you know, a het clown with 2 genes or a triple het with 2 genes. That's a big, big price difference. So, you know, all we can do is hope that we get the odds with all those recessives. So I'm going to get these candled and weighed and put away, and to clean her off and get back to work. I'm actually going to be feeding a lot of snakes tonight. This is going to be a busy day. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys are excited for the DG Clown project like I am. Again, we're working double recessives and up at this point. I don't think I'm breeding anything this season that isn't going to be a double recessive or up or better project. No, there's no het, there's no single hets, I'm not working on anything that only has 1 recessive in it. Everything's double recessive and better. So that's what you should be trying to do, is move your projects along, because that's where everything's going. If you're still working on just codoms at this point, you're gonna get left in the dust. It's just the way it is. So make sure that you're preparing for that as you're buying animals, that you're kind of trying to move your projects forward. You can't do everything at the same time. I've been building this collection for 6 years, and I just got in the DG Clown last season because of everything else I've been working on and all the different routes I've been going. That's why it's important to kind of focus what you're doing, especially if you don't have all the money in the world to buy into every project. You have to be very hyper-focused, work on trying to do something really well rather than trying to do everything and not being a jack of all trades and sort of not hitting anything really cool. We will see you guys tomorrow.